I got into some drama over on Twitter.com, as I've been doing because I've been replying to people in my reply guy arc. But I woke up today to a weird amount of messages on Twitter, like ats, mentions, and also DMs from people, including my boss, my higher up over here at YouTube. And they were all like, Ludwig's going to kick? And I was like, what the hell? What the hell? What do you mean? No, I'm not going to kick. Jesus Christ. Apparently what happened is I had an account on Kick get verified, which is a thing that happens on websites. My Kick account got verified and the name Ludwig was under it. And this was posted by two people on Twitter. One was Dexerto, classic, the cabal over at Dexerto posted it. And then the other was this guy named Hunter, who's like Jake Sucky. It's a guy who posts stuff that happens. And so because of those tweets, I saw all these DMs and it was like random streamers and they're like, Ludwig's going to kick. And then my boss at YouTube was like, what is all this I'm seeing? And I was like, nothing at all, which it literally is nothing at all. The reality is the only reason that I have a verified account is because I wanted to make an account to type in my juicers chat on kick.com and I couldn't make an account because Kick was like down for a day. And then the next day when I was going to make an account, I was like, oh, let me DM and ask if they'll give me the name Ludwig because I saw Ludwig was taken and Ludwig Ogren was taken. So I was like, that's weird. They've stolen my name from me. Let me ask if I can have it. I asked the social media guy at Kick. He gives it to me. I'm like, thanks, appreciate it. He's like, no worries. And I guess they verified me too because they have verified that is Ludwig. Not a big deal. Not going to Kick. Fully contracted here at YouTube. I like YouTube. I've been YouTube's guy. All right. I don't take my job for granted. I think I try very hard over here at YouTube. I try to make sure that I do a good job over here at youtube.com. I try to innovate. I'm happy with how things are, and my contract's also still going on for another few months here. So we're not at that point yet. It's still early days. Okay. We got months and months to go. But because that gave me a bit of a headache, I ended up replying maybe in part because I was in the room with Slime and I thought it'd be kind of funny, to Hunter. And I don't say this for you guys to join on the bandwagon. It has already passed. Please do not. You will reflect poorly on me. And if you see anyone who does reply now, who's a Ludwig fan, and you're on Twitter too, make fun of them, not the original poster. But I replied to Hunter, who I have blocked. I don't even know why I have him blocked. Probably something he reported on I didn't like months ago because I rarely block. But I have him blocked and I stick to it. If past me thought it was worth blocking, present me should respect that. And I replied, Hunter, it's never too late to build something good and genuine. Which I only posted because that's what everyone spams in Brent Rivera's comment section, and I think it's kind of funny. And then I was looking through the comments, and I don't know where this is from, but all the comments were like, Brent, it's never too late to build something good and genuine. I think somebody had to have made a video about him and said this. Look at this. I do not think that the content I make is higher and mightier and that I am somehow going to be buried in a pyramid because of the shit I make. I would never knock someone's job or hustle. It is what it is. But this was, at the end of the day, piss poor journalism. As a journalism major, didn't follow any of the 4 pillars, had zero attempt to fact check at all or reach out for comment from anyone, and made my life a little harder. So I figured I got a little snappy. But the issue is not that I got snappy. Because if I just got snappy and that was the end of the story, we wouldn't be talking about this right now. The issue is I am like Chain Chomp in Mario 64. But I'm like Chain Chomp when he's tied to the post, and he can only go so far, He's got a tight leash. However, I have a friend of mine, good friend of mine. He'd be in my pyramid if I got married. And he does not have a leash. Okay. And of course, I'm talking about Slime, who tweeted out, "You're both fucking losers with no actual skills that are the joke of the entire industry. Never ever forget that." Which I would never say to a human. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Not because I secretly think it. I would never be so harsh to another human. I just wouldn't. That's not in my nature. It's just not how I operate. And then he followed up and he said, even Dexerto is more significant, and they're actually Transylvanian vampires that would behead Tyler 1 in a desert if it meant they could get a Twitter post out of it. And and then, because I am close with Slime, apparently, I started getting accused of being Slime. Because Jake tweets out, in the last 2 weeks we went to Indie Dev Expo, we were doing a lot of work, we're covering this guy and this drama and this thing over here, but you only see the drama with your streamer friends, and I get your distaste of some of what we do, but we're trying to do good too. No hate, just want to explain my side. And then I gave my insight. I just snapped because he made my life harder. I've never like commented on a post about, some drama. I've never put in my 2 cents to be like, you guys should be reporting on stuff more seriously. He just made my life harder. And then he says, that's fair, but I don't think it's worth being called fucking losers and jokes in the entire industry. I didn't do that. I didn't do it. It wasn't me, Jake. Jake, it wasn't me. We're just innocent men. We're just innocent men. Yeah, I replied. I said, I didn't do that because I didn't. I would never. It's not in my nature at all. If I start doing that, far gone I am. Slime has corrupted me fully. Ugh. You implied it? No, I didn't. I did not imply that they are fucking losers and jokes of the entire industry at all. That you'd have to have a stretch to connect those dots. Not moving to Kick. I don't have a Kick contract. There's no secret things that are about to be announced. Candidly speaking, I don't think Train would want me on the website. And in Kick's current state, I think it'd be tough to do the things that I want to do on Kick.